Okay, you've got this new book out called The Cure.
Yes.
I think a lot of people would like a stock market cure, a trade war cure, a lot of cures that we
Life
need in this
cure.
world. Yes, right now. What is this book about?
So, healthcare, right? $1 in $6 in the United States is spent on healthcare. We talked about supply chain. There's a lot of, we'll call it noise or commentary maybe in this political sphere about what to do about healthcare. And the reality is that with $1 in $6 being spent on healthcare, we can't simply turn the system on its ear. We need to recognize that healthcare in the United States is a business. And if we want to manage healthcare in a more cost-effective way, we need to treat it like a business. We mentioned supply chain. There are multiple components to the healthcare supply chain in the United States. And as Americans, we oftentimes think of healthcare as health insurance. Well, that's just one component of that chain. It's the financing component. But you have inpatient, outpatient, physician services, prescription drugs, medical manufacturing. All of these pieces are supply chain. In our economic system in the United States, the free market is what keeps the system on an even keel. There is no free market in healthcare in the United States. It's a very opaque system. It's intended to be that way to benefit a few. If we really want to drive down the cost of healthcare, which in turn will drive down the cost of health insurance, we need to focus on the supply chain of healthcare in the United States, bring transparency into the system, and allow the consumer to start driving down cost.
What do you make of big tech's role and ambitions in healthcare?
I think it's huge, right? You've got the Trump administration recently requiring hospital systems to start being transparent about their charge masters. Tech is going to play a role in that. So right after that rule came out, we started to see hospital systems providing this data online per requirements under HHS, but it was written in a way that the average American could have no idea what any of this means, right? So tech is going to play a huge role in bringing a systematic understanding and transparency and clarity into that system. So I'm excited to see the new players that are going to emerge in that market.
Definitely. Seth Denson, unfortunately, we got to leave it there, but I know you're going to leave us a copy of your book, so we got to read it. Seth is a co-founder and chief strategist at GDP Advisors and author of his new book, The Cure, a Blueprint for Solving America's Healthcare Crisis. Thanks.
Thanks so much.